great. Hooray!
Well, I kind of use it as my warm-up tune, but then I never consider it to be a tune that I'm kind of like, because we don't actually dance to it in our Morris side, so I always sort of push that to one side and try and do more complicated things. But yeah, it's just sort of pushing through that barrier of playing in front of other people and trying to keep going without falling apart, really. And thinking you've got to do that if you're playing for Morris. You just got to keep going.
How true that is. Yeah, that was really good. Wow. So now, do we have anybody else who wants to play who hasn't played yet? Dean, are you interested in playing anything, or are you just?
I only have pipes and not a tabor. It seems odd to play a pipe alone for the Taborers Society, but what do you think?
Yeah, no, we're up for anything. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. If you fancy playing, yeah, absolutely.
Very like what Stephanie said. I'm going to use this is just a warm up tune that it never occurred to me would be a tune to play for someone, but why not? So
yeah.
I've turned the original sound on. I think we're here. Okay. So this is a tune that runs around in my head, and I have no idea where I learned it. I wonder if I might have written it. I don't know. If you recognize it, let me know. There's this phenomenon where you hear a tune and then you forget where you heard it, and you start to think that maybe it's original with you. And there's very embarrassing stories where people have claimed to have written tunes that they've discovered they learned in their childhood. And so I don't know what this tune is, but I like it. Does anyone recognize it?
That was great, but I didn't recognize it.
Didn't recognize it.
Yeah, maybe I wrote it. I don't know.
It was really nice. Yeah, I love it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I quite like it. It's one of my favorite tunes, but I don't.
I had a thought. Even though you don't have a drum, pick up a stick, get a stick, tap the table, because then you're ready to do it. During the concert, I played accordion to accompany myself, and Steve put the two tracks together. But you didn't see the accordion track. You just saw my pipe, and I did not have a tabor during the concert because it wasn't an appropriate instrument for the piece.
I see.
I just played the pipe in the concert, and I played the accordion behind it, Okay. But yeah, get a stick, and the next time you play that tune, tap on the table.
Get used to it,
with your stick, because it's in Dick Bagwell's book, he says, no, you don't just learn tunes. You learn tunes with the tapping motion. So get yourself a beater and start out. But that's a brilliant tune.
Oh, really nice tune. Also, Dean, you can always slap your thigh, like you used to do in that musical theatre stuff you used to do.
Yeah. So I just haven't got myself into that habit. Well, when I was young, I had what's probably a very bad habit. I never. This is something I never told my mother I would do. I would drive, and while I was in the car, I would play the tabor pipe with the other hand, and so I got used to doing something with my free hand, but not not something rhythmic. Actually legal, but I got a lot of practicing in that way. When I used to commute, I would just practice on my commute and I'd kept a whistle in my glove box.
I think you'd pretty soon get stopped by the police if you did that here.
Yes, I think I would have been in trouble with the police here as well. The police usually looking for that, and so they don't know to look at it. Nowadays they do, because this before the days of cell phones. Nowadays I think they actually do watch what you're doing with your free hand, so to see if you've got a cell phone in your hand. But in those days, this was long before cell phones. It's like back in the 90s. So I never got into trouble for it. But looking back, I think, what was I thinking? That's one of those follies of youth that in your old age you think it's not a good idea.
Oh dear. Hey, I think Steve might be warming up down there somewhere. Are you warming up to play something, Steve?
Hello.
Are you warming up to play something, Steve?
I was just warming up because
Yeah.
I've been this new time for the session conflicts with my dinner time and being and things like that. So I've only just come in. I'm sorry about it wasn't on YouTube. It should have started automatically. I set the automatic YouTube auto start, but it didn't happen for some reason. So I have to go and dig in and find out why that didn't happen. I was trying to start it. I logged in. You managed to get in and all that right at the start, but yeah, I was on my phone, so it didn't work. But still,
Did it get recorded?
no.
Oh, darn it. Okay.
Oh, well, never mind, because I mean, I think your hit rate, Steve, is amazing with all this stuff.
Well, it should have started automatically.
Yeah.
I set it up to start automatically, so why it didn't, I don't know. I just have to go and delve around and find out why this one didn't start automatically. But the settings are right for it, so.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Well, we had a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've done some amazing stuff. Yeah. So do you want to play something, Steve, or are you just twirling around?
Get something out. Am I original sounding? Yes, I am. So oh, that's lucky, wasn't it? I can't remember how to do that one.
Hooray! Hooray! Thanks, Steve. That's great. Aha. So
I'm off, Andy. I'm on chef's duty, so I'm ducking out.
Chef's duty. Well,
duty. See you. See you in a couple of months.
Oh well. Right. Well, yeah. Are you next month, or are you not next month? No. Okay.
Oh, I might be able to Sunday next month. Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
And of course we need you at Guildford as well, don't we?
Yeah, I've got that in the book. So I'll see.
Good, excellent.
See you all
Cool.
there. Hats.
Thanks for all your fabulous stuff with music and hats.
Hats will be worn. Hats. Will be worn. Bye.
Right, Bill.
Cheers. Aha, right. Who would like to play next?
What's the program for Guildford, by the way?
I haven't drafted it yet, but I will draft it very, very shortly.
All right, because I've got I was planning to do Hastings with my giant.
Yeah.
Do you want a giant for Guildford?
Well, yeah. If you can bring a giant on the Saturday, yeah, you could do that. Yeah. Do you fancy doing that, Steve?
Well, it'd be en route to Hastings from here.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, yeah. So the procession starts about 10:30 through the centre of the town. So I don't know, is that feasible from a?
Oh well, it's a processional giant. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, but I just wasn't sure if if you can kind of get there and get all your stuff together and assemble and what.
It's a possibility. If you're interested, yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm assuming that it's a really great idea. It seems to me a fabulous idea, and I will check with the guys, and I think that they will love it. So.
Yeah. So I'm just looking on the website, and it just says 29th to the 1st of May, and based around the summer pole, but we've got no information about what the pipe and tabor element might be.
Yeah. No, I know. I need to provide that in the next couple of days, so I will do that. Yeah. Okay. I've got to draft that program, and I've got to draft the program for iPatha as well, haven't I? Much is my drafting to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Excellent. Okay, right. So that's all good. Right, who would like to play next?
I don't think you've played, have you, Andy?
I've done one. Should I do? I'll do another.
Yeah, you do another one.
All right, I'll do another one. Okay. Okay. Just check this. Okay, I'm going to play Petit Rien. So this is probably in one of it's bound to be in one of Terry's books somewhere, and we have used it. We've used it over the years. 15th century Italian tune on a D pipe. Okay, here we go. So a little drop of the old 15th century Italian flirtation dancing. Right, we have 10 minutes in which to do anything that anybody is particularly keen to do.
Can I just say, I'm not going to actually do anything, but I'd quite like to say thank you for everybody for helping me understand what you can actually do with the pipe and tabor when you've learnt how to do it properly. At the moment, I'm still getting confused when I play it. By default, I'll go to the recorder fingering if I actually think about the music, so I can't actually show what I can do yet. But next time, I will have a go. But thank you very much, everybody.
Yeah, and it's great to see you. And, we just love anybody just pitching in and having a go because, we've kind of all been there with that.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to do it now because it makes a noise that even I can't appreciate yet. But next time.
But you need to realize that you don't start in the lowest note. You have to overblow the first note. So it's very different from recorder. And just make some notes that you enjoy. And take your time.
Yes, I will need to take my time. I think that's it, yes.
And also I learned so much by playing this instrument. Instead of playing with my fingertips on the holes like a recorder, you have to lay them flatter. Then roll the instrument to get the notes you need. You roll it side to side a little bit, into half steps and such.
Okay, I haven't tried rolling it yet.
Well, lay your fingertips flatter, and feel that the holes are closed, and then it's a sort of a rolling motion instead of this. It's a da 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 da. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
But stay with it and play. Hit a stick at the same time in some kind of a beat. Even ba 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 ba. Give yourself a steady beat and slow notes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
So, there's Steve's done a very fine video on different ways of holding the pipe.
Yeah. I don't think we all use the same part of the finger, actually.
Yeah, we're all slightly different.
But some people like the flat bagpipe fingering. I don't personally.
Well, I do. I'm awkward. I do both. I tend to use flat fingering like a bagpipe, but when I do like a D sharp, I use the tip of my finger for the accidental because I find it sounds more in tune when I play it that way. I'm just awkward. I've got a hybrid style.
I think my style's a bit hybrid because I think I sort of do. I do a mixture depending on what's going on. Yeah. Maybe you just have to evolve your own style. Anyway, Steve's video is very good.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, he is of course very photogenic on stage, as we all know. Yeah, anyway, it's lovely that you were here. Yeah, Elizabeth, what were you going to say?
Well, I've been working on one of the pieces in the Celebrations book by Terry, and it's page 59. It's it's the jump dance. It's a Catalan example of the Spanish jota dance. This version is popular in the south of Catalonia. Jota means to jump, and it's called Vals Jota. It's in the middle of the page on page 59. And it's very sweet piece. I don't know the speed it should be, and I don't know when they jump or if they jump, but I'll just try. I'm trying to play some of Caudeles's pieces in Terry's book. So this is page 59, Vals Jota, to jump.
Okay.
And I don't know how the drum should go, so I'm intuiting that it's sort of a waltz or a simple 1, 2, 3 beat.
That's fun.
Very pretty. Yeah.
Would you like to see a Vals Jota
Yes,
from
please.
Catalonia? I can
Yes,
do a
we
little.
would.
I can do a little share screen. And,
Yes.
Here we go. Let's Oh, hang on. I didn't set the music to share. Hang on. I'll do that again. Here we go. So there you go. It's Jota isn't a big leaping dance. By jump, it means that they actually, it's quite a low step, but their feet are off the ground. Both feet are off the ground at once.
So I should have been doing it at.
That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it. That's it. That's how it goes. And
that gives me the tempo.
Yeah, and the Jota is really popular across northern Spain and central Spain, right the way across. And this is the Catalan Variation. And it's lovely to watch. It's a real precise footwork, you know. Sometimes done as a solo dance.
Wow, that was great, Steve. Thank you. That's really fabulous. Yeah, that was good.
I'm doing a talk on Catalan dances at the Morris Federation at the end of the month.
Oh, wow. Oh, brilliant. Oh, that's great. Awesome. Fantastic. Well, it looks like we've come to the time when we need to be getting our squirrels out, doesn't it, really? Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, it's going to be Hunt the Squirrel. I'm thinking the next session is going to be the second Sunday in April. So I think that's the 10th of April. Yeah, I'm thinking we should include summaries are coming in because we're going to be hoping to use that for certainly for the York stuff. That's one of our tunes, isn't it? So yeah, we should be.
That sounds like wishful thinking to me.
Which bit? The summer?
No, it's Sympathetic Magic, Gillian. By playing that tune, we will make summer.
It's lovely here at the moment.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's
Actually,
good.
it's lovely here as well. We're having our little break in the winter weather, our fool's spring, as it were. But I'm enjoying it.
Right. Okay. Right. We all got our squirrels in place, mentally or physically.
Is this for the D pipe?
Yeah, D pipe. Yeah. It's like if you look at the YouTube, that's quite a fun one, a fun version of it with lots of people playing it.
D pipe and squirrel.
great to see everybody.
But it looks like a squirrel.
Yes, that's very good. It's very convincing, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, a sea line pretending to be a squirrel.
I suppose we should say, for Helen's benefit, we always end on that song, and she's wondering why we suddenly chose that one.
Oh, okay. Yes.
I didn't know that either.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, clearly, because you didn't have a squirrel with you, Dean.
No,
so
I didn't have a squirrel. No, I've seen some of the YouTube videos, and I've noticed the squirrel, but I haven't got one of my own yet.
Yeah, so we tend to use that one because it's kind of quite fun, and it's all to do with the squirrels. And
it's quite a staple. Everyone knows it. So yeah.
Yeah. And
it was all to do with Atsu.
Yeah, it was.
All to do with that. So he was staying with us, and we've got that ancient stuffed squirrel. And it was when he first came from Japan, and he couldn't say the letter R, and he couldn't say the letter L.
And I think the SQU at the start